her I'm ready. The check coming heavy, I bought them made busy. No, this ain't a Chevy, the king of my city. Can't nobody check me, they know where I'm at if they coming to get me. I've been in the pocket like he's in a wallet. If you think you got it, then pull up and bend me. I'm keeping it solid and just being honest. You ain't gotta like me, but gotta respect me, make it. Boy, if you ain't talking paper, I tell Shorty spin around and watch it. Every time I hit the stage, I make it.
EA Sports coverage of the National Football League brings us to downtown Detroit and Ford Field, the home of the Lions. Coming up, we've got a good one in store. It's the Chicago Bears and the Detroit Lions. It's Jake Elliott, ready to get this one kicked off. And off we go from Ford Field. And there'll be no return forthcoming, so the ball comes out to the 35. They'll start this one with a 3 tight end look. On the ground for the first time, here comes Jonathan Taylor. And he's going to be stopped up at the line to begin this ball game.
You spend all week on your opening script. What are the plays that allow you to find a rhythm and have some early success offensively? Well, in this case, that first play you drawn up sent you going back the wrong direction. How does that change this play caller's approach to the ground game going forward?
Lost one on the last play, so now it's 2nd and 11. Throwing, Nix. Got it into the hands of Olave. And he's going to be dropped after a pickup of about 5.
A bit of a quick hitter here, and what you're hoping for, Mike, is that the defense can't react quickly enough because the ball's coming out so hot, but they knew it was coming, and they end up holding them to just a short gain.
Third down, they need 5. Here's Nix to throw. They'll set up the screen to Taylor. And he's going to be brought down behind the line. This defense fired up to start the game. It's 4th down. The Bears send out their punt team. He'll take this in back at the 16. That's a nice job of making things more manageable for this offense as he takes it back beyond the 25-yard line. To throw right away is Ward. And this one is caught by Pierce. And they will finally run him down. What a way to kick off a drive. That's a gain of 30 and another first down.
How about that for your first catch of the game? I mean, to be able to attack the defense with your very first grab really sets things up nicely for the rest of the game. So defensively, they need to tighten up a little bit on the back end. I promise you that's not going to be the last time they call his number.
Brings up 2nd and 8.
From the 41, here's 2nd and 8.
Here we go, set. 19-18, go.
Quick throw there on the RPO is broken up. And no time to get the separation there. And the incompletion is going to bring up third down.
Brings up third down.
And that's exactly what every defense is trying to do in the passing game. They want to muddy up these windows, Mike, make every throw as contested as possible. No separation, contact right at the catch point, and does a great job forcing the incomplete pass.
Third, they need 8. Shotgun snap for Wolf. And that is incomplete.
Great pass rushers live for third down, especially when they know the offense has to be one-dimensional. And this is a great example here, Mike. They can just pin their ears back and go. They know there is no threat for run. It is a must-pass situation, and for this offense, they're lucky it didn't result in a sack.
The Lions called their first timeout. Early big play here. They're going to go for it on fourth down. The Bears will use one of their timeouts here. It's too long for a field goal. They'll go for it here on fourth down. They snap it to Ward. That's taken in, and he's not going to get away. They got him right down after the catch. Great rally to the ball to force a turnover on down.
Well, that was a disaster. I like the call. I like going for it on fourth down. Give your offense a chance to extend this drive and maintain possession, but after going the wrong way, now they're going to have to watch the other team take over after failing to move the chains.
Olave is the motion man. On first down, they'll start with Taylor. And he'll get back to the line of scrimmage. That's about all.
Well, they try to get the run game started here early on this drive, Mike, and they're just going to have to do a better job up front. There's really nowhere for this ball carrier to go. You never want to lose yards on first down, but that's exactly the case here.
Second and 11. Working out of the gun, it's Nix. This pass caught right side, it's Allen.
A gain of 4, and it's third down.
Here comes third and 6. Now some movement up front. And we'll hear from our referee for the first time here today. So after the 5 yards are walked off, they face 3rd and long. Now Detroit's going to use their second timeout. A tough spot here. 3rd and long. Allen in motion.
Captain. Chill.
From the shotgun, here's Nix. He's got his man. Right side, it's complete. They get 14 on that hookup. First down, Chicago.
These third down conversions are just so important, Mike. Everybody stresses we want to possess the ball, give our offense as much opportunity to end as many drives as we can, scoring points. So if you want to stay on the field, you better be good on third down.
A fresh set of downs to work with. It is first down and 10. Olave is the motion man.
Switch.
Nix, now to throw it here on first down. Left side into the hands of Olave.
Nix's pass. Complete to number 12, Chris Olave. A 5-yard gain brings up a second down at the Lions' 48-yard line.
From the 48-yard line, here's 2nd and 4.
Bombers.
They'll throw. It's Nix. That's complete to his running back, Taylor. And he'll get about 5 here as he's out of bounds for the first down.
There's this misconception out there, Mike, that in the NFL you have to run the same amount of run plays as you do pass plays. And as you're seeing in this drive, you can fall on one side of that coin a little bit more as long as you're able to remain effective and efficient. So far, their passing game has dominated here early, and that last pickup leads to a first down.
Allen in motion. A first down throw for Nix. So, not much to speak of in terms of scoring in that first quarter of play. What will the second quarter have in store? And we are back to the Motor City in a moment. In motion comes Lazard. Slot man in motion left. Out of the gun, here's a give to Taylor. And he takes it down to the 15-yard line. That is a gain of 15 halfway there as he's down to the 15.
And these are the explosive runs that open everything up. There's all this conversation about the value of the run game, but when you take a look at the best running teams, Mike, it's not necessarily how many yards they run for, it's how many big plays do they generate on the ground. And when you can generate big plays on the ground, it makes everything so much more difficult for the defense.
They'll go play action with Nix. And that is caught on the right sideline, but it's out of bounds, says the official who was right there. Not the most accurate pass. It's incomplete, and it's second down.
So they're not going to come down with the reception, but, Mike, this is actually a really good ball. So with the coverage being as tight as it was, the only place that quarterback can put the ball is high and to the outside, saying, hey, if my guy can't come down with it and keep his feet in bounds, nobody is. The last thing you want to do is miss that ball on the inside, because those are the ones that end up going the other direction.
They'll work the middle here with Taylor. And he'll take this one in. Jonathan Taylor. Touchdown, Chicago. It's his third touchdown on the year. Daniel Carlson on to attempt the extra point. He's got it. And the Bears will take a 7-0 lead. Carlson now. He'll kick this one off following the touchdown on the other end. Now return coming from the 7. Oh, nice return, but he takes a big shot at the end of it. On 1st and 10, Ward. That one down the field, but it is incomplete.
Initially, a nice job by the receiver. He actually was open downfield. He was able to get behind the defense, but the window closed up so quickly they couldn't get the ball to him. Prevents the big play.
To throw on 2nd down is Ward. They set up the screen here to Hubbard. Now he's loose at the 40. And he'll be out of bounds, but not before he gets inside the 35-yard line. It is a big play there for the Lions. 36 yards. 1st and 10.
Here we go. Crack all 80. Mac.
There's a handoff to Hubbard. He'll be stopped after a short gain to about the 30. Linebacker Fred Warner brings him down.
Brings up 2nd and 9.
Okay, ready?
It is 2nd and 9.
Ready?
To throw is Ward. That's complete to Rice. We'll get about 6 before he's taken down. 3rd and 2. Here we go.
Makes it 3rd and 2.
Ready?
Now it's Ward. And he's going to pick up the first down. He knew where that marker was and made sure he got beyond it.
So it's a saying in the NFL, Mike, short throw, long catch, and that's exactly what they wanted to go with here. Operate in the quick game, don't stress the protection, and while he didn't get necessarily the big play, he does get enough to move the chains.
So here's a 1st and 10 now, down inside the 20.
Come on. Ready?
They'll run it here with Hubbard. And he's brought down after a gain of couple.
2 yards on the pickup.
second down and 8.
Pack to 60. Pack to 60. Push. Hey, my man. Ready.
Tried to fit in the slant, and it was intercepted. That's the linebacker, Fred Warner.
I'm not going to sit here, Mike, and say there's ever a good time to throw a red zone interception, but in this case, it's the first half. You have the rest of the game to get yourself back down here in the red zone and make up for that miscue, because next time they get down here, they got to be a lot more careful when they decide to air it out.
They'll start this on the ground. It's Taylor. And wow, tough to bring down that time. Surging forward for a pickup of 6. Second down.
I think every running back's dream is that he's going to run through a wide open hole and have breakaway touchdowns, but that's not necessarily the case very often in the NFL. So the backs that are the best are the ones that can get more yardage than maybe what's blocked for. And I think this is a nice physical gain here that they can continue to build off of as the...
No chance at all. He'll go down. Here's the third and final timeout for the Lions.
If you're going to take a sack, you just can't add to it by taking such a massive loss on top of it. Understand when the pocket breaks down, move up, cut your losses. Now, not only do you lose that down, but now you face a big uphill battle if you want to extend this drive.
Work to do following the sack. It is 3rd and long. Olave is the motion man. Nix from the gun on 3rd down. He'll get that one to Taylor, complete. And he'll be taken down as we tick down to the 2-minute warning. That's well done as they get the conversion on 3rd and 13. Here's 1st and 10. Throwing is Nix. That's over the middle and intercepted. That's the linebacker, Zaire Franklin.
So not a lot of yards on the return, Mike, but that's okay. The number one thing, end up with the ball in your hands. And in this case, mission accomplished, and his guys are headed off the field to celebrate.
Ready? Get it? Hawk 70, Hawk 70.
On 1st down, Ward in trouble, and he's going to be taken down. Fred Warner, he gets in to drop him for his first sack of the young season.
Looked like a pass protection breakdown. They had 5 offensive linemen and a running back in the backfield. I promise you, somebody was assigned to that linebacker, but he timed the blitz perfectly. He ran through and was able to bring him down for a big sack.
And he'll be very close to a 1st down. Won't quite have enough. So now a much more advantageous spot.
A pickup of 18 yards. It's now 3rd down.
Ward now on 3rd down. That one broken up in the end zone. It's incomplete. What great work just to get those hands up there. And now it's 4th down.
It's clear from that third down call, Mike, that they had already made up their mind that they would go for it on fourth down. Figured they still have that extra down in their pocket, and the defensive side of the field, now is the time to continue to be aggressive.
Ready, set.
No move for the field goal unit. They're going to line up and go for it on fourth down. Back to throw is Ward. That is brought in at the 10. And they're going to pick it up here. They took a chance and it paid off. First and goal coming up. They'll run with Hubbard. Down to the goal line. No signal. Is he in? They'll say it did not break the play, but a real solid gain on first and goal.
This just shows why you can't count on just one guy to take him down. He's a powerful enough runner. You've got to have guys coming in support when that first hit is made. It takes a team effort to stop him, especially once he gets going.
From the 1, second and goal. Hubbard. And this one ruined quickly. Take him back to the 5-yard line.
I think this is one of those cases, Mike, where simple is better than creative. They try to get fancy, and not only do they not get the ball into the end zone, they don't even get the ball back to the original line of scrimmage. We're going to see here, this could end up costing them 6 points.
Good job so far by the defense protecting the short field. Now it's third and goal. Oh, a huge mistake late in the half. It is intercepted. And the Bears are going to take possession here as they get it at their own 4.
At their own 4-yard line.
Here's Taylor. Breathing room up past the 15. And so much for being backed up, he takes this beyond the 25-yard line. The Bears go ahead, take their third and final timeout. They'll stop the clock with 24 seconds to go until halftime. Mooney in motion. Off the play fake, here's Nix. That's deep for Olave. The ball deflected at least a couple of times, but it'll fall to the ground. It's incomplete. Chris Olave, the intended receiver. It's second down.
You know, it's hard to speculate, Mike. We sit up here and we try to just interpret and assume what's going on in the minds of the players and the minds of the coaches, but they seem to me to be a little bit rattled. All these negative plays have really started to pile up in the first half. He's got to settle down, have some more efficiency on these early downs, and get his offense into some sort of rhythm.
And he works his way through an opening. Up past the 35. Nice run for 8 on that one. So, one half in the books. Second half coming up. You're watching the NFL on EA Sports. Just that one touchdown on the board. 7-0 the score as the third quarter begins. On the return, it's Dameon Pierce. He'll get this past the 20 before he's brought down shy of the 25-yard line.
At their own 24-yard line.
So here's a 1st and 10 now. They'll start from the 24. Out of the gun, Ward. To the left side, he's got Komet. And he's brought down after a gain of 6 on 1st down.
All right, so anytime you're facing the blitz, the best thing you can do as an offense is just get the ball out of your hand. Get into the hands of receiver, run after catch. In this case, nice job by the defense, rallying to the ball. Modest gain.
Pat the 60, pat the 60.
On the give, it's Hubbard. Ooh, some hitting going on now. He was rocked right at the line of scrimmage.
He sniffed that one out from the jump. I mean, once he diagnosed and knew where the ball was going, he got there in a hurry, and he put an end to that play really before it ever got started.
Here's a 3rd down and 4. From the gun, here's Ward. He's got his man down the field. It is a big completion. A gain there of 20. Good for a Lions 1st down.
3rd downs, Mike, those are quarterback downs. Those are the downs where you tend to find yourself in a must-pass situation, and that's where the top guys in the league are still capable of overcoming it. So throw the ball downfield, be accurate with the ball. Winning on 3rd downs, that is a recipe for success.
And off the deflection, it is taken in. A big play and a much-needed one as well. 37 yards.
Both pre-snap and post-snap, this is about as well done as you can do at the quarterback position. Get in and out of the right call, identifying the holes along the back end, and then the throw. You can't put it in a better spot. I mean, that's just a big-time play.
Okay, ready.
Down at the 12. It's 1st and 10.
Ready. 18 Cardinal, 18 Cardinal. Pat the 60, pat the 60.
They're going to run right over center with Hubbard. And their woes in the running game continue. He's going to be taken down behind the line.
Well, nothing doing here, and I think you can see pretty early on. Now, while he's trying to remain patient and see if a hole pops, it's just too slow of a developing play. He never gets into the teeth of the defense at all and ends up being taken down for a loss.
60 Eagles, 60 Eagles.
Throwing, Ward. He'll try to hit him with a screen. And he's in! Cuba Hubbard. Touchdown, Lions.
Like we used to have a saying that it was the responsibility of the receiver to run the route through the eyes of the quarterback. And I think this is a great example here. Two guys clearly on the same page. Quarterback expected his target to be in a certain place at a certain time. He's there, ball's delivered accurately. He's able to pick up the rest with his legs, and that's a big-time connection for the touchdown.
Jake Elliott set to kick off.
So back to level after the touchdown. Time for the kickoff. And he will sit on it here in the end zone for a touchback. From the 35, it's 1st and 10. They'll run. This is Jordan Mason. They'll work forward to the 40-yard line. Kamari and Lassiter there on the stop.
Brings up 2nd down.
They'll come up here on 2nd down and 5. Here's Nix to throw. Pass is caught by Olave. He's going to be out of bounds inside the 40-yard line. Able to get loose after the catch for more yardage. That'll be a pickup of 21.
They do a really nice job of picking up the pressure, and that's what allows him to have the time to go through his entire progression. He sees his check down wide open, gets the ball into his hands, and he does the rest.
On 1st down, here's Nix to throw. Right back to Olave. He's got it again. And they're going to be set up in the red zone. They got it inside the 15. That's good for 27 and a 1st down.
I always think you can tell pretty quickly how comfortable a quarterback is in their offense, Mike, by how fast they work through their progression and get the ball to their check down underneath. And in this case, with the depth of the defense, a lot of space in the short game, get them the ball, pick up the 1st down.
Play action now. It's Nix. Oh, they're on him in a flash, and he lost the football. And it looked like one of the Bears was able to get in there. He did, so the ball stays with Chicago.
And they should consider themselves lucky. You can't let a pass rusher through that quickly and not expect there to be consequences. Fortunately, they're at least able to fall on it and prevent this from being a complete disaster.
Work to do now as they come up on 2nd and long. Mooney in motion. 2nd down. Nix. Left side into the hands of Olave. Well, they'll get some of the sack yards back, but it's still going to leave them with 3rd down.
Just a really good play design that time, Mike, from the offensive coordinator. They match up one of the most explosive playmakers in the NFL with a hook curl defender, and he's just not able to match up with one of the best route runners in the league.
From the shotgun, here's Nix. That one, take it in. Keenan Allen, touchdown Bears.
That just feels like a big drive, doesn't it, Mike? Here in the 2nd half, you got a tie ball game. Now you're able to get out in front. Let's see how this other team responds, having to play from behind.
We got a ton of time, Greg, but a little momentum feel. Come out of the locker room, take the lead. Now it's up to the other team to climb uphill. So great way, perfect way to get this 2nd half started. Here's Carlson now. He'll kick this one off, following the touchdown on the other end. Here's Pierce for the return. And he's going to be taken down there as we come to the end of the 3rd quarter. So, 3 quarters have come and gone. Back with more after the break. You're tuned in to the NFL on EA Sports. Here's Hubbard. He gets it to start the 4th.
I can promise you that is not how they wanted to start this drive, Mike. I mean, to get blown up at the point of attack, there was just nowhere for the back to go on that run.
Last play went the wrong way. It sets up 2nd and long. It's 2nd down and 12. Shotgun snap for Ward. Gonna fire. Deep ball for Rice. I had a defender draped all over him. Incomplete. Good work to body him up. And set up a third down.
And 12 yards to go.
And they got the look they were hoping for, one-on-one on the outside. He's just unable to hold on to it through contact, and I think that was a big opportunity missed.
They need one right now. Third and long.
79 Broncos.
Throwing is Ward. And this is going to be incomplete. That is great work there, making things difficult defensively. It'll set up a fourth down. Here's the Lions punt team now. They'll be forced to punt, trailing here in the fourth quarter. This fielded inside the 35. But he cannot get away. Great job down there to hold him to a short return.
At their own 37-yard line.
Ball rests at the 37. It's 1st and 10. Mooney in motion. On the handoff, it's Taylor. And they get him to the ground, but he's all the way down to the 35-yard line. A gain there of 27 yards.
First down.
And this is the point of the game, Mike, where you really can start leaning on your run game and try to close this game out. You've got the lead, you're in the fourth quarter, and they're able to pop off a big run.
Mooney in motion. He'll be hit as he throws, and that one will wind up incomplete. Could not step into the throw that time. It'll bring up second down.
35-yard line.
They got there in a hurry, didn't they, Mike? I mean, luckily for him, he saw that free rusher coming, and at the very least was able to get that ball out to prevent the sack.
On second down, here's a run with Taylor. And some good blocking, springing up. A gain of 9 as we get to third down.
It's tough to completely celebrate, Mike, when you don't pick up the first down, but that's a run you will take every single time. I mean, good yardage, and in a lot of situations, it'll get you the first down, just not here.
This crowd into it now as we get to third down. They'll try and run for this. It's Taylor. Oh, he didn't need much, but I don't think he got there. Going to depend on the spot, but it looks like he is short.
Well, what looked like an advantage for the offense, Mike, facing second and short now, has turned into a win for the defense. Back-to-back stops for a loss. And it brings up fourth down.
Only need a yard, and it's fourth down. On fourth down, here's Nick. That is incomplete. Well, they elected to throw on fourth and short. It does not work out. They turn it over on down.
You know, more often than not in the NFL, games are won based on who wins critical downs. Well, that fourth down attempt right there was exactly that, and this defense came up huge for a big-time fourth down stop.
first down throw for Ward. That's a short throw caught by Komet. And they'll get about half of what they needed. It's a pickup of 5 and sets up 2nd and 5.
The drag route. We used to say this is day one install. Every single offense in the NFL has this sort of route, especially for the tight end position. And depending on the speed and the run after catch ability of the tight end, sometimes it can lead to some of the biggest gains.
Shotgun snap, and they'll run. Here's Hubbard. And that won't get a whole lot. Maybe a yard. That's it.
So I think as you look back over the course of this game, it's really been the inability of this offense, Mike, to create any sort of balanced attack to get anything going. And whether you look at the rushing yards, whether you look at just the points scored, this offense has to find a way going forward to generate more big plays and more balance, both run and pass.
That one broken up. It is incomplete. This defensive secondary, they have been really a no-fly zone all game long. It continues here and brings up 4th down.
This is one of those situations that plays directly into the hands of the defense because think, Mike, they know this offense has to be one-dimensional. This has to be a pass. So what do? They bring in extra defensive backs. They clog up the back end. And at the end of the day, there's just nowhere for the offense to go with the ball.
Trailing late, they've got to go here. It's 4th down. They snap it to Ward. That pass pinballing around, and it ends up in the hands of the receiver. Wow. A gain of 21 as they get the conversion on 4th down.
1st and 10 at the 46-yard line.
On the give, it's Hubbard. A gain of 4 as he's taken down.
He's brought down at the 42-yard line. 4 yards on the pickup. 2nd and 6.
So 2 minutes left to play in the 2nd half. Greg and I back for the conclusion in a moment. 2nd and 6 coming up.
Let's go. Stick the Eagles. Stick the Eagles.
They'll drop to throw. That one complete to Pierce. And they bring him down, but not until they get inside the 30-yard line. Plenty of time. All 3 timeouts left. It's 1st and 10. Hubbard. And he'll get back to the line of scrimmage. That's about all.
And they've really done a nice job defensively holding them in check. I mean, ideally, you'd want your back to average around 4 yards a pop, but they're falling short of that threshold as of now, and partially it's why they find themselves trailing at this stage of the game.
To the left side in the hands of Rice. And they're going to get this all the way down inside the 5. It picks up 25 yards and gives them a golden opportunity. It's 1st and goal.
1st and goal at the 2-yard line.
70.
They're trying to run it. It's Hubbard. And this is going to be a touchdown. A game-tying TD here in the final minute.
Well, there's still some time remaining, but what a sequence of events here, Mike. I mean, late in the game, they get the touchdown that they needed to tie it, and now they can take the lead with the extra point.
Makes the score Lions 14, Bears 13. Jake Elliott set to kick off.
So the kickoff team out there one final time in the final minute as they kick it away. Couldn't take the chance. They're going to return it from the goal line. Oh, he's got room past the 30. And they'll be set up well as he is past the 35-yard line. Following the kickoff, we have an injured player on the field. That is a worrisome development here late in the game. Here's first down. Working out of the gun. It's Nix. Oh, the pressure too much. He goes down. The Bears will use one of their timeouts here. Get the stoppage. Just over 50 seconds to go in this one.
At this point in the game, you find yourself trailing. There's only so many possessions left here in regulation. And now after that first down sack, this is on the verge of being another wasted possession, and they're getting pretty close here to desperation time.
Now on second and long. Mooney in motion. On second down, it's Nix. Got it into the hands of Olave. And they'll get about 8 out of that one, but still a little work to do now on third down. That's a second charge timeout to Chicago. They'll stop it. Just over 40 seconds to go in this one. The crowd cranking it up another notch before third and long. Back to throw is Nix. They'll set up the screen to Taylor. It'll gain some yardage here, but that is not nearly enough for the first down. It's going to bring up fourth down. The Bears go ahead, take their third and final timeout. Clock will stop with 35 seconds to go. So here it is, fourth down and 10. Mooney in motion. Now or never, they'll throw on fourth down. Incomplete. They had their chance. They took it there. Look, they're trailing late. Got to let it fly. This will wind up a turnover on down.
19 Tiger, 19 Tiger.
Victory formation. Defense powerless to stop. And that should just about do it. So it's a win here for the Lions. They get the job done here at home, and they follow the opening weekend victory with another here to move